that's true. Naked Palpatine.
Oh, you pick that one. Fresh out of the clone tank, nude Palpatine is my
Well, that's the first thing I think of when you say Dark Empire Palpatine. Hello everybody, and welcome back to Elric of Melibene with The Weird of the White Wolf, which came out in 1977. I really like this one, a lot more than the last couple. It's got a phenomenal prologue. We have Baldhead return from the previous story, so that's pretty cool. This kind of continues off of the, not the first story publication-wise, but the first story chronologically speaking, where Elric finally goes back to Melibene, deals with Yorkun, and this is the big thing where the blade itself goes and kills Semriel, his cousin, his love, and so he has to deal with that grief moving forward. After that, they also go on this sort of quest. He goes with this lady named Shrilla. He's still dealing with his grief. He wishes to know if God exists, to understand the chaos that has surrounded his life, and if there's any point to anything. They fight some things called clackgars, which are like winged apes. So I just thought of the little boys from Wizard of Oz. We also meet a character named Moonglum, who is very much a meant to ease the tension, to be the comedy relief. And again, I don't mean to imply necessarily anything of rip-off, but I will say there are certainly some similarities to be had. Now, these are just basic tropes, but it is interesting when the story itself is called The White Wolf, which is a title that, whether you read the Witcher books or you play the Witcher games, White Wolf is used frequently, and it's not too common of a nomenclature or nomenclature amongst too many things. I mean, there's a couple things here or there, but nothing that are directly related. These two characters do happen to have some similarities, so I thought it was worth bringing up. And I say all that because Moonglum, you know, and again, this is just kind of a basic archetype, so there's no inherent thing there, but it is interesting, even if it's just a coincidence how crazy it is. But as far as I understand it, Moonglum's going to become a regular sort of companion, and he's very much, very similar, in my mind, to a certain bard who follows Geralt around. So that was something interesting to mention. But by the end of the story, Elric did not get the answers he was looking for. He still does not have the answers to whether or not a god exists or not. But while he does not find the answers he wishes for, he does indeed find a friend in Moonglum. So that is something indeed. Rather short, rather sweet, not too much to say about this story. I really like the prose in this one. I think it's a much stronger plot, a little bit less weird than the previous two. And I like how it worked out, so rather a fan of this one. I think that introduction story chronologically is still my favorite so far, but it's still been a fun little ride, so that's pretty much it for this one. Until next time, well, if you have a sword that wants to get blood, maybe don't keep it around the ones you love. That's about that. Goodbye.